Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Set to kick off.
It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. And off we go from downtown Indy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Okay, ready? Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight.
In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st down, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Ward. Here comes the screen to Spear. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His pass caught. It's Okonkwo. And he's in. Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's touchdown #1 for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Joey Slide to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. Go.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Ready.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Riley on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 19 Tigers.
On play action, Richardson forced to his right. He runs with it, and he will get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6.
Go! Liking 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Hey, 70, go.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready. Let it go.
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Down. Panther 6. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Lightning 18. Bronco 80.
Turn up.
Let go.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 31, here is second down and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw is Ward. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have run away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Third and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Start. 79.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Lions. Cougar 19.
Williams in motion.
Go.
3rd and 2. Ward. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
We'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready. 7. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Amani Hooker there on the tackle.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and
19
3.
tight. 19 tight. Set up.
Throwing Richardson. And that is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. Taken at the 19. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 60
Williams
Eagles.
in
60
motion.
Eagles.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to to this point, and yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking, 18. Seven Pirates, seven Pirates. Check out.
Now it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
On the set. Buffalo 18. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. His throw left side is complete. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Second and inches.
Ready, go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Let's go. 70, Viking, 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here.
60,
Second
60.
and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready up.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and Right now, this defense has no answers.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Ready, Taylor. Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Rolling to the left. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ready?
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80. Come on, come on. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Johnny Ryan.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready?
Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Okay,
Come
break.
to the line now on second and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
Ready, ready.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third
Here we go,
down.
set. 65, Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
So when you're rushing the passer, you've got to contain him in the pocket. It's not only just about you getting your sack, but it's about rushing as a unit. All of a sudden, you lose the integrity of the contain, and you end up turning it into a big play for your opponent.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Ward. There's Okonkwo, open left side. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Gravity Lions. Ready up. Let go.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Moving to his right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play.
Joey Slye to kick
So,
off for
a
Tennessee.
new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion.
Viking 18.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back for the second half in just a moment.
Joey slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3.
On the ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go! Let's go!
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Say, hey! Bronco 80!
That'll shotgun. Richardson. Caught. Left side. It's complete. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a coached 1st down.
14 yards.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly.
Here we go.
If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
You know what? I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop. and keep this game all squared up. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer.
To throw is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready? Panthers, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Let's go.
On first down, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet.
Let's go now.
But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Steady.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Back. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Spears. He'll take this forward for about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
On the ground, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. You can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Traveling Lions. Shot alert. Trap alert. Hut it. Hut it.
Spears. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Traveling Lions.
They'll run with Spears. And he barrels his way into the end zone. J. Spears. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Ready? Hurt. 18 Pioneer. 19 Tiger. 19.
Here's Richardson. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. 1st down for Tennessee.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Once again, it's Spears. Space to run inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Ready,
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Track. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check. 6. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after after that short run puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Liking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run here with Spears. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
35, Colts 21. Joey Slide to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates.
Ready. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Knocked away, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Richardson. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Okay,
here's a third down and 4.
70 Ranger. Ready.
Now Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late,
19
they've
tight,
got to
19
go
tight.
here. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
Throwing, Richardson. Open man left side, he's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
60 Eagle. Go street.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go.
Now Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. Down the sideline. And he will score. Game on. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Badgley now attack on the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Colts back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20s before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Oh, the ball is out. Unfortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now it's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On the jump.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
In motion, Okonkwo. 3rd and long. Here's Wolf. That's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready, break. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Tiger, 19 Viking, 18.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Last play went the wrong way.
Trap
It sets
60,
up 2nd
trap
and long.
60.
It's 2nd down and
Here we
12.
go, stop. Tap, 60 Bison, 6, ready.
Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 18. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
13-yard line.
Let's go.
Go get him, go get him.
Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Colts
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. sure they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal.
Switch. Bronco switch. Let's go.
4. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready?
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Set. Ready? 60 Eagles.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Mustang 19.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Pioneer. Set up. 9. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Let go.
Out of a shotgun. Richardson. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Viking 18.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Down. 70 Lions. Ready.
Spear. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Ready,
Here
break.
comes 2nd down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Unlock line. Hut.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another first down. Final minute. Still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Right here. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now, on 2nd and long.
Reload. Ready, red. Hut.
Here's Possible, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock to stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Here we go. Shot. Smash. 18 Cardinal. 8. Roll. Let go.
And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.